Hi, welcome to ACSB online class. I am your teacher, Master Cromwell, teaching Social Studies MLP, Level 4. Today, we're going to study about geographical tools. Say it again, geographical tools. First, let's study the vocabulary or the focus words. First, plan. Plan. A plan is a more detailed map of a building or town. You can see there's a Thai equivalent that you may refer later on. 2. Diagram. Diagram. It is a simple drawing where, how, and something works. Number 3. Map. Map. A map is a drawing of the Earth's surface. 4. The Earth. This is the planet that we live on, Earth. The ocean. It is a big or a mass salt of water covering most of the Earth, like the Indian Ocean, Pacific Ocean, Atlantic Ocean. These are examples of ocean. Feature. Feature. It is something important or typical in a place. Let's say, for example, if I say we go to south of Thailand, feature is like there are beaches, mountains. If you go to Bangkok, the feature are mostly buildings. Landscape. It is everything you can see looking in a large area. It's like when you go on top of a mountain and you see everything there, that is the landscape. Area. It is a part of a place, country, or a region. Samut Prakan is an area in the central region. Next word, route. Route. It is a way to follow from point A to point B. So if I say, what is the route going to Siam Paragon? I would say, just go follow the route Sukhumvit Road. Route. Transport. This is a system to carry people or goods. Transport, like by land, by sea, or by air. By land, we can do transport by having cars, taxis, motorcycles. By air, we have airplane. By water, we have ships. Transport. Next word, satellite. Satellite. It is a device that on space moving around the Earth, it is used for communication, radio, internet, and to gather information. Satellite. Temperature. It is how cold or how hot the place is. Right now, I am in a cold temperature. Temperature. Scale is the size of something when compared to other things. Estimate. Estimate. It is to calculate the size, the length, the weight, or the distance of something. It's paman. For example, I say, what is your estimate of my height? What's your estimate of my weight? Maybe around 1.70, or maybe your weight is around 95 kilos. So estimate. Atlas. Atlas is a book of maps, wherein you can see in the book from page 1 up to the last page, it talks about maps of countries from A to Z. Contour is the shape of the outer surface of something. So like this is a contour. If you see a map of Thailand, the contour, the shape of it looks like an X. Okay, contour. Second to the last is globe. A globe. Globe is a sphere object displaying the exact replica or duplicate of the Earth. And then the weather. It is the condition of a certain place, certain time. Whether it is hot, rainy, cloudy, snowy. So, weather. These are the following vocabularies that you're going to learn on this lesson. Now, onto the proper lesson. What is a geographical tool? What is a geographical tool? But before that, let's tackle this. What is geography? Do you know what a geography is? Geography, from the Greek word geographia, literally means earth description. Geo, because the word geo, G-E-O, it means the earth. So, geography is the study of the earth and its people. A geographer, this is a person who studies the earth, would study the continents, the seas, the rivers, the mountains, the lakes, the temperature, everything about the earth. Now, if you want to study the earth to have a better understanding, what would you need? Yes, to better understand, we need tools. Specifically, we need geographical tools. Just the same, if I am a painter, I paint things. If I want to paint beautifully, I would need tools, เครื่องมือ for painting. Now, if I study geography, I would need geographical tools. Clear? Good. Now, these are some of the geographical tools that I'm going to show and that you're going to learn as we go by on this unit. First picture. Plan. A plan. A map. A map. A compass. Compass. It points to the north, south, east, west. These are the cardinal directions. Satellite, a device that's moving around the earth into the space. Globe, the exact duplicate of the earth. Map key, it's a tool where you can see symbols and legends, what the thing or a place means. Thermometer, this is a tool that measures temperature, how hot or how cold the place is. These are some of the many geographical tools that you will learn. Plans and maps. What is the difference between a plan and a map? First, let's tackle about plan. A plan, please read with me. A plan is a diagram of something looking from above, such as a plan of a building, railways, or street map. Now, what does a plan do? What is the purpose of having a plan? A plan shows direction things are, how far things are, and what shape things are. I'm trying to say that a plan is very detailed. It is more detailed. Like in this plan of a second floor plan of a building or a house. you would know what the bedroom looks like. The bedroom would be 14 by 16 space. The shape is square. Compared to the bonus room, the bonus room is bigger. So you will know more detail. There you can see some windows, doors there. Other plans like this. This is a railway plan. Now, what is a map? While a plan shows smaller area. Plan shows smaller area. A map shows a bigger area. So that's the difference right there. Plan shows a smaller part of an area, whereas a map shows a bigger area. A map is a plan of the earth, showing lands, oceans, or a small part of where you live. Now, a map can vary. There are many kinds of maps. Now, there are maps that shows the map of the world, the map of Asia. Now, this is the map of Asia. Can you locate where Thailand is? Exactly. Thailand is the one in the south, north, south, east, and west. So, Thailand is in the Southeast Asia. There's the green one below. Can you see in the map there? So it's right here. Thailand is right there. Now, a map also shows map of a country. This is the country, Thailand. Let's take a closer look. A map also shows provinces. This is a map of Samut Prakan province. There are 5 areas or sub-districts in Samut Prakan. We have Prasamut Jedi, Papadang, Muang Samut Prakan, Bang Ti, Bang Sauton, and Bang Bo. See? Have you seen any windows, doors? You don't. Because, like I said, map shows bigger area. It covers bigger area. Whereas a plan is more detailed and covers smaller area. That is the difference between a plan and a map. Now, there are other types of maps that we're going to study today. The first one is what we call as landscape map. Landscape map. What does a landscape map show? It shows things of the earth. Those are the things of the earth, such as mountains, rivers, forests. And it also shows how high they are above sea level. Again, things that show a map that shows things of the earth is what we call as landscape map. The next kind of map is what we call as weather map. Weather. How's the weather? It's sunny, rainy, cloudy. That is the kind of map. It shows informations like temperature, how hot, how cold. It also shows rainfall. Is the rain heavy or just not so heavy? This is simple precipitations. It also shows information like wind direction. Where's the wind coming from? Is it coming from the west going to the east or from the east going to the west? Wind direction. It also shows storms. Is there a coming storm in the area? So, it's what we call as weather map. The third kind of map is transport map. From the word transport, carrying a system carrying people or goods from one place to another. Now, there are three kinds of travel routes. We can travel by land, by air, or by water. Travel routes by air, we call that as flight routes. If you travel by water, we call it as shipping routes. And if we travel by land, it's road map. So these kinds of travel routes are shown in a transport map. Lastly is the specific map. It's specific. Specific. It shows information about one topic only. Information shown is only one topic. Compared to weather map shows temperature, rainfall, wind direction, storms, many information. Transport map shows flight routes, shipping routes. There are many kinds of information there. But with specific map, it only shows one topic only. Specific map. Let's go into detail. First, a landscape map. Let's read together. Landscape map shows things on the earth, such as mountains, rivers, forests, and show how high are above sea level. Now, this is an example of a landscape map. As you can see, this shows the elevation. It shows the slope. It shows the depth. So this is a landscape. It shows what kind of land is in there. It's a landscape map. The next one is the weather map. Again, weather map shows information like the temperature, how hot or cold things are. It shows rainfalls, wind direction, and storms. Now, if you always watching TV, there are TV reports, you can see weather report by a weatherman. So, weather forecast, this is the map of United States of America. Example, so you can see on the western part, it's cloudy, and this is the temperature. The red one represents a hotter temperature. From the lighter into the blue, it represents colder temperature. Now, if on the northeast part, it's blue. On the eastern part or southeastern part or the Florida, you can see it's red. So it means it shows temperature right there. Next, we have the transport map. Again, transport map. A transport map shows travel routes. Can you say again? Travel routes. These are three: by air, by water, and by land. By air, we call it as flight routes. By water, shipping routes. And by land, it is a road map. This is an example of a flight route. It's, if you know this logo, this is the Bangkok or Thai Airways, which flies domestically only inside Thailand. Okay, this is a flight route showing the flight route from the Thai Airways going from Bangkok to Chiang Mai, from Chiang Mai to Phuket, and Phuket to Bangkok, and everywhere around Thailand, going to Udon Thani, Khon Kaen, Ubon Ratchathani, Surat Thani, and everywhere. This is a flight route. So that if you're going to somewhere, you can see, oh, there's Thai Airways going in that area. You can save time and energy by just going on a plane instead of going on land trip. No, this is what we call as flight route. This is also an example of shipping routes. People need food, basic commodities, enterprise, everything. All products in the world are mostly carried by ships, ocean freighters that travel oceans from ocean to another oceans. And this is an example in the map. It shows the shipping routes. They're going to the Middle East, North America, Latin America, Africa, even Asia. So these are the shipping routes. And this one, lastly, this is the road map, or this is basically the Bts Mrt Map. It shows, if you are a tourist, it is very helpful for you to know how to go the easiest way. Now, the red line right there represents the airport link. The dark blue line is the MRT, or the subway tied in, goes under. The green line, light green, is the Sukhumvit line. There from Bering going to Siam Paragon. And the darker green one is the Silom line. You can also travel by sea right there. So these are transport map. Again, transport map has 3 routes: flight routes, shipping routes, and road map. Finally, our last map is what we call as specific map. Specific. It shows only one topic. A specific map is an information that shows one topic. So the topic can be only about vegetation or population or anything as long as it's only one topic. Like for this example, this is a map that shows the map of Africa. But the topic is about population. How many people live in an area? In Nigeria, there are 195 people. Ethiopia, 107 million people. Egypt has 99 million. So on and so forth. This only shows information about population. Another example. Now this is the map of Thailand. What information is presented here? Does it show population? Does it show vegetation? Does it show about religion? Sasana? No. The information presented here is about ethnicity. Where do most Thai people come from? The blood or the ancestry. The light yellow, this one, represents Puthai. This one, it represents the Malay Polynesian. This one, this color, represents the Sino-Tibetan. There are Mon, Lahu, Lava, Chinese, Hmong. Now, this specific map shows about Thai ethnicity. It shows only one topic. Another kind of specific map is like this. Still, it is a map of Thailand. But what is the information about? The information about is not about population, but is now about the vegetation. What kind of forest, what kind of tree grow in that area? The brown one, this one, represents agricultural area, like rice. Now, if you go, Pitsanulok, Nakhon Sawan, Lopburi, Khon Kaen, these are the areas with which rice are mostly grown. Light green, this color, represents the tropical evergreen. So if you go mostly in the western region and also in the southern region and the eastern region, they are tropical evergreen. This is a specific map showing information about one topic only. The topic is vegetation. This one, specific map, only one topic. The topic is ethnicity. This is also a specific map, shows one topic, and the topic is population. Remember, a specific map shows only one topic of information. Now, the focus questions that I'm going to discuss to you. First, what is geography? All the focus questions that I'm giving to you are all that I have just taught to you. What is geography? To understand better in the study of the earth or geography, what do you need? What tools do you need? Number 3, name the following geographical tools in the picture. There are 4. You name them. Fourth question, what is the difference between a plan and a map? 5, what are the other types of map you have learned today? I have given 4. So what are those? 6, which type of map shows travel routes? And what are those travel routes? First question, which type of map that shows travel routes? And what are those travel routes? Number 7, what information are shown in a weather map? What does a weather map show? 8, if you want to know different features of land, slopes, what kind of map should you look into? And last, number 9, which type of map shows information about one topic only? And number 10, the last question, if you are a tourist or you come from another country going to Thailand or you going to another country, which type of map would be very useful to you? What map would you need to have? These are the questions that I have just presented to you, and I hope that you will be able to answer all of this. Stay safe by staying at home. Thank you very much.